What is up, Facebook Live? Nice to see you all. Welcome back to day number 63 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. We took a couple days off because we were traveling. And today I wanted to give you all a topic that we were focused on while traveling, which is if you're feeling stuck, if you're not able to make progress, if you're taking 3 steps forward and then 4 steps backwards and constantly feeling like you're behind, today will be very useful for you. Today, we're going to be focused on what it takes to really, truly kind of break through, what it takes to get momentum on your side, what it takes to make progress, what it takes to get unstuck in that moment. Now, as you're tuning in, I'd love to know, number 1, where you're tuning in from. Number 2, love to know 3 things, all 3 things you're grateful for. Hello from Serbia. Nice to see you. What is up, Matt? Welcome. Tribu, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know we have friends from all over the world. I'll give you guys just a few more moments as you are joining us here. Let's see. Delilah from Colorado Springs, grateful for health, new opportunities in America. Very cool. What's up from London? Stockholm, Sweden. If you are in Stockholm, I am going to be speaking at an event there in September that's raising money for anti-sex trafficking stuff. So please come and join us at the event. If you would, send me a direct message and I will send you a link to come and grab a ticket and join us to raise some money for some good there. Matt from the UK, welcome. Let's see. Lindsay from Dade, Florida. Hello from Lebanon. What's up from Chicago? Cool. Way, India in the house. Nice to see you all, friends from India. Hey, Tokyo is here. Welcome, welcome. Grateful for spring life and health. Hello from India. Welcome. Cool. So we're going to dive in. The goal for today's session, this conversation here, we want to help take you from a state of feeling possibly overwhelmed, frustrated, stuck, and not making any progress to a place where you feel driven, focused, have momentum on your side, and feel unstoppable. And we want those things to shift. Now, how we're going to do it is a lot of people, when I talk to them about this specific situation, this specific moment, the piece, what's up, Kashmir? The piece that usually causes them to get stuck is what I always tell people: you're tuned into the wrong frequency. Meaning, if we took your radio, I don't think I have a radio in here, but if we took your radio and we tuned it to a different channel, you would hear a different show. You would hear a different set of music. You'd hear a different set of commentary. And therefore, the first question I have for you while you're tuning in and we're having this conversation is, what are you currently tuned into? Are you turned into the miracles in your life? Are you turned into the beauty of your life? Are you tuned into the joy in your life, the fun of your life, the creativity of your life? Are you tuned into the opportunities and blessings that are all around you? Or are you currently tuned into the stress, the anxiety, the anxiousness, the frustration, the challenge? What are you currently tuned into? Let's start with that. So in the comments, toss to me right now, what are you currently tuned into in your life? Meaning, what is the predominant and consistent thoughts that keep showing up in your life right now? Are they, let's just start with negative or positive? Are they things that are causing you to move forward and make progress in life? Or are they things that are slowing you down and keeping you stuck? Are they things that are making you feel incredibly grateful to be alive? Or are they things that are overwhelming you and stressing you? So let's see. Michael, I'm tuned in to seeing my 2 boys, feel so blessed. I quit my job so I can move forward to the next chapter. Beautiful. So that's what you're tuned into. Slightly negative, slowing me down. Okay. So we've got some contrast here. We have someone tuned into the beauty and blessings and freedom in their life, someone tuned into slightly negative, which is slowing them down. We have Sasha, who's tuned into the positive. What else is out there? What are you tuned into? And this takes a second because you got to ask yourself the question. If you're feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, anxiety, if you're feeling stressed out, I lost my dad a few days ago and I'm really depressed. Negative, taking me to the past. Okay. So you're seeing the pattern here. Now I'll tell you, If you're focused on the things in the past that you cannot control and they're upsetting, you tend to feel depressed, overwhelmed, upset. If you're focused on right now, this heartbeat, this breath, this moment of being alive, you tend to feel happy. You tend to feel centered. If you're focused in the future and you tend to be thinking about stuff that you're excited about, you tend to feel excited or driven or passionate. Just a little formula, a little decoder to help you figure this out. Lindsay says, focused on love, opportunities, moving forward. Matt says, everything seems to be hard work right now. So you see the contrast. Let's see. Malou says, anxious and present. The decision or whether or not my partner is the one for me, that's a big decision. So here's what I want to do. I want to help you get back to a moment of your life when you felt absolutely ecstatic, happy, joyful, blessed, like miracles were in motion everywhere you went and everything you were doing. So in all that you were about, there was a beautiful moment of your life. What I want you to do is think back to this beautiful moment of your life. Think back to a time where you felt strong, confident, you felt loving, you felt excited, you felt all these beautiful emotions. Let's start there. So think back to a beautiful moment. Now, once you have the moment, throw me a little thumbs up or the little like floaty things in here, or say I've got it in the comment section so I know you're there. So once you found a beautiful moment of your life, now what I want you to do is think about what were you thinking about? What were you thinking? What were you focused on in this beautiful moment of your life? What were you saying to yourself in this beautiful moment of your life? How are you moving your body? How are you breathing in this beautiful moment of your life? Now, if you start to breathe that way, if you start to think about those things, how do you feel? Most of you will start to feel pretty good. You'll start to replay and re-experience that beautiful moment. Maybe on a small scale right now, 0 to 10, maybe it's like a 2. So try saying, what would have to happen? How would you have to adjust your breathing, your movement? What would you have to say to yourself to get it from a 2 to maybe like a 7? Big jump. So I'm seeing what people are saying. They felt amazing, strong, powerful. They felt living in the moment, having gratitude. They're feeling that way right now. Jumping, laughing, almost flying. So you're starting to see the patterns. So what would get you from let's say a 5 to a 7? What about a 7 to a 9? What would help amplify that feeling even more? I feel thankful and safe. Yes, I can jump and say yes. Okay. Different ways to get there. Now, as you start to adjust it, you might start to feel differently. So this is a beautiful moment in your life. How about this? Think of a moment that you felt incredibly strong, confident, certain, focused, determined. How are you breathing in that moment? Try breathing like that right now. Maybe stand up if you're watching this in a place where you can. Maybe kind of like either walk in place or walk around. And as you're walking, I always use a silly example. Imagine throwing a cape on and walking as if you're Superwoman or Superman. There's scientific studies at Harvard that says if you take both hands and throw them on your hips as if you were Superman or Superwoman, if you stand this way for 2 minutes, it literally lowers the cortisol in the body and endorphins. And we're standing up, but Superwoman, and like you have a chain. Now is moment and what create like a something inside of you. We have what about like you're a complete magician. You're like magician, magnificent. Like all of a sudden you brought out this side of yourself, and in this creative side of yourself, you kind of have this like motions going on, and all of a sudden in this act of creativity, all of a sudden you could handle anything. You could figure anything out. Try that one. Now, I don't know about you, but some of you came on here and I said, what frequency are you tuned into? How many of you are realizing right now, as we're just adjusting how you're breathing, We're adjusting what you're thinking about. We're adjusting how you're moving. We're adjusting what you're saying. And all of a sudden, it feels as if you're taking the dial on your radio and just tuning in a different. That's all that's happening right now. All that's happening is we're having you tune in to a slightly different channel. The fun part is all of these things are around you at all times. As you start to tune your radio station, you get to experience more or less of all different channels, whether it's love, beauty, whether it's strength and power, whether it's creativity and laughter and joy. All of these are around you at all times. You just got to ask the question, what am I tuned in right now? And then you got to ask this question, what do I be tuned in at? In order to get what I want, results I want, in order to experience what it is that I want to experience in life. What do I need to be tuned into? And all of a sudden, as you start to retune this station, you get a whole different experience of life. Just like if you sat in your car and you turned on the radio, if you tune the station to a different channel, you might get rock, rap, jokes, sports, laughter, silliness, fun, humor, creativity, a talk show. There's all kinds of stuff available. The fun part, you got to remember, all of these emotions, all of these thoughts and feelings are literally around us at times. The key is we have we have to take the initiative to literally do something about it every day and decide to tune in, decide to fine tune our frequency to be able to tap into the frequency that's most useful to us right now. So real quick, what I want you to jot section to wrap this up is, what are the 3 frequencies you've been tuned in the past? And what are the top 3 frequencies you're going to choose to tune into from this day moving forward? So let's see. Throw those in there. What are the top 3 frequencies you've been tuned into in the past? What are the top frequencies you choose to tune into from this time moving forward? What's up, Happy Holi from India? Is that the color one where you get to throw colors everywhere? Or is that Diwali? I always mix those two up. But I do want to come to the color one. It looks fun. So let's see. What are the top 3 states? So impact, love, and gratitude. Beautiful. Top 3 frequencies you're going to tune into from this day forward. Now, I'll tell you, saying you're going to tune into them, excitement, passion, and love. So saying you're going to tune into it is one thing. What do you have to do to actually tune into it? We just showed you. We just did it right here. You have to change what you're focused on. So love, the present moment, and happiness. You have to change what you're focused on. You have to change how you're moving your body. You got to shake it out a little bit and move differently. And then you got to change what you're saying. Let's see. Going from darkness, selfishness, and anger to self-love, strength, and grace. Going from fear, anxiety, and love to trusting life, love, and joy. Beautiful. Past, frustrated, anger. Present is change your focus, be thoughtful, and it's very nice. So it's these little adjustments that make all the magic happen. That's my challenge for you today. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're not able to make progress, I'm going to ask you to tune in to a new frequency, tune into a new station, find what emotional frequency, find what filter. Just like if I take these off and I put these on, there's a different filter. They're blocking blue. Let's see, effectiveness to self, the future. There's action. So use what you're focused on, saying to yourself, how you that, but you were feeling, and hopefully you're feeling much better now. With this, use it, pass this on to someone who needs it, and I'll see you all tomorrow for number 64 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. See you all.